Long shot off the glove of Pavlik. Rare rebound out in front. Ends up at the point. Ford's opportunity blocked. Skips off with Holzapfel. And Holzapfel now has it. Out there with Lessard and Stevenson. Holzapfel shot blocked by Ford. Picked up by Brooks. He'll move it to the top of the circle. Holzapfel now left point. Rivers a wrist shot. Maybe looking for a tip from Brooks. Now they score from the line. A long one goes in. Junior Lessard, who's had great looks and one from long distance, gives him his first of the year, and the Wolves a 1-0 lead.
Very good release and through some traffic. McIntyre not set on this. Prior, the good play by Rivers, and it was Brooks moving up for a redirect, just missing, and it went all the way around. There's a good, I think, for kids to look at. Following up, you got a defenseman in, and who goes back to cover up the winger, Junior Lessard, in the place of Alex Brooks, and he's going to collect the puck as it is ribbed all the way around. Just fires it right back on net. Boy, it handcuffed McIntyre. I'm sure he did not see that to the last second. You can see him just shrug his shoulder, and by that time it was by him.
O'Reilly, the forward, will man the point. Sends it back near side, Spalling. Middle of the line again. O'Reilly goes left side. Sulzer into the slot. Pilstrom a shot. In tight. Came back and in front. Grant scores. Actually, we might give that to Spalling as Grant grabs the puck.
Yeah, I believe so. Really nice puck movement. Very quick. The Wolves are flat-footed and they're turning the wrong way when the play develops. Pavlik makes a beautiful stop on Pilstrom initially, but a rebound comes back. Here's Sulzer in the pass. A one-timer from Pilstrom. The good stop. Look where the puck lays as it comes back. And no chance for Pavlik to see through Rivers. Fouling. They'll just throw it right back towards the goal. And also Josh Gratton doing his job in front of the net, really taking Rivers out of the play and not being able to pay attention to the goal scorer behind him.
He'll pick up right wing corner, battling with two Admirals. Helping out the Wolves have numbers as it was brought to the near side by Riley Holzapfel. Now to the line. Denny shoots, he scores! The key tonight bombs from the blue line, and the Wolves regain the lead 2-1.
Obviously, McIntyre's having trouble, and there's going to be a couple of errors in this first period on him. Boy, they are right into the mid if you're in good position. This one does knuckle from the stick of Denny, but I would think as a goaltender, when the play is moved out to the point, he would rather be at the top of his crease. He's very deep in the situation. I love the shift from this group of youngsters. Hard work, they battle for the puck, and an excellent job of getting position. This is Kite. The shot now, you can tell the puck was on end. Look at that thing drop.
Yeah.
Maybe above the net, and it did drop down as it knuckled towards the goal, but the wandering hand, not even close.
Little TV karma for Chad Denny, sat next to Billy and I on the bus. We talked if he's got one, we may call him Heavy D with the big blast, but it was a knuckleball there. And regardless, it's his first of the year. The Wolves back on top 2-1. We take a timeout. Chad Denny takes a drink. He'll race after it. Beats forward to the puck, threw it to the side of the net. McIntyre broke up the centering feed for Brooks, who's moving in from the blue line, counter-attack. And it's a head to Gratton's got a step, shoots, he scores! And a big collision afterwards, Gratton scores, and now he's throwing fists as Brooks and he went tangling in. Brooks trying to go after Gratton, and the line staff breaks it up.
They certainly both went in. In fact, Alex Brooks got a little bit of a graze around the eye, I believe, and I'm not sure how that puck got in, to be honest with you. What a feed it was. From end zone all the way through. Thurston, soft feed and laid down because of the slower ice for Gratton. His shot, a pull and drag, sneaks underneath the left pad. And then Brooks, you can tell his left foot grabs the back of the legs of Gratton, but his right leg also will go underneath him. He loses his footing and he'll take Gratton in heavily. Gratton gets up with a slugger too. Quite honestly, I'm surprised. The Admirals will get a penalty for that extra.
Yeah, that ended up being a good trade for him as he was moved from Columbus to Anaheim. Got into a Stanley Cup final game.
Not just because of the cities.
What a difference. Forward at the blue line, shot wide off the end wall, they score. Key Peters puts it home, and Milwaukee for the first time tonight has the lead.
This is something that we have seen before, a game-winning goal in Houston. The long shot by Scott Ford, the right-handed defenseman from the point, misses the net, and everyone on that side of the ice, including the goaltender Andre Pavlik, but because it is high and wide in the carom, quickly comes the opposite way, and Jeff Peters says, thank you very much. Here's the shot, look at all the bodies. One side of the ice, no one paying attention to the opposite side, and an easy goal for Jeff Peters. With no one around, you can see the gaping net and the net bulge.
Jeff Peters now has 2 on the season, and Milwaukee has a 3-2 lead. 4 minutes to go now, period number 2. Mike Santorelli up top. Blacks to the right side, one-timer kicked away. Pavlik rebound out in front, and the Wolves are there defensively. Back with numbers, Lessard. Stevenson going to the net. Lessard shoots. He scores! And the Wolves have tied at 3. Did I say Lessard when he gets hot can go a little bit streaky?
And this is a good shot, a nice breakout. You know what? Let's look back at what happened. The big save by Andre Pavlik with the right leg, and I've mentioned this before. If he thinks there's enough traffic on one side, he'll kick the puck out, and that'll give the offensive side a chance to move up the ice as quickly as possible. Stevenson dished to Lessard. Lessard the shot, and that gets right through McIntyre. Another awkward goal.
No more shots from inside the tops of the circles. They got to be outside the tops.
Boy, we'll have to take McIntyre to the doctor and get his eyes checked.
Lessard happy.
Well, Tony Esposito used to have that problem too. The shots outside the blue line, he let quite a few in, but in tight he was unbelievable.
Yeah. Motzko out there with Holzapfel and Mahacha. Lewis will work the point with Rivers on the early man advantage. 4th of the night for the Wolves. Gets past Lewis and all the way down on the season, up to date, including tonight for Wolves. 2 power play goals. And that has been on 31 opportunities, or make that 41 opportunities. Motzko shoots, he scores, and the power play back on track.
That was beautiful. That is more like it. That was pinpoint passing, and this was a confident look finally from this group. Boy, this is beautiful. And Joe Motzko, not easy to let go of the puck as well as he did. Rivers, the firm feed, and look at that, down to one knee with a gaping empty net, a tougher angle, but a terrific shot for Joe Motzko on the board also, as we were talking about earlier. Nice to see that. But Lewis to Rivers, and a pinpoint pass through some traffic. Of course, McIntyre, the goalie, goes with that angle in the shot, and Motzko has an empty net.
And that was something that we haven't seen done very well with the Wolves lately on this power play, is a regroup coming back in and getting a rush and a good setup. One-man battle, couldn't jam it, class 4 Admirals. Bounces out in front, steered back to the near side. Nice job by the Wolves protecting their net. Power play is over. Stevenson back on, 6 on 5. Pass broken up. Stevenson out to center, has an empty net. He'll race in, and he ices it with a goal. The Wolves lead 5-3.
Well, defensively, they did everything right. They really did pressure. They did not give much in the opportunities for the Admirals. And the play itself, this last play, I'm not sure if we'll see this, but watch Joey Krebs' stick. Talk about positioning. He redirects that pass past a wide open player for the Admirals. So his redirection gives Grant Stevenson out of the penalty box plenty of room to go collect the puck and throw it into the empty net. So not only is it a goal, but Crab, with a good play, should get an assist on that to salt it away.
Stevenson's 2nd of the year, unassisted mark so far. And the Wolves are really going streaky now, 4 in a row as the waning seconds tick away. And they'll head home tomorrow to take on Rockford as they congratulate goaltender Andre Pavlik. Was lights out in the 3rd period.
Well, the one stop, the headman stick first save was phenomenal. That would have tied the game, and as we mentioned, almost a mediocre 40 minutes, facing only 10 shots and allowing 3 goals, but we felt after the Wolves scored early in the power play that he would have to be at his best, and with a number of power plays late in the game, he certainly was again. But I really give kudos to all the guys who were on the ice. They worked and battled very hard to kill off that sequence of power plays. Good job.